Part 2 of this story. So I've been hit once on a bicycle. I've been actually hit a couple of times, but none of those other times were nearly as bad as the first. This other time that I got hit by a car, I was actually in my own car. I used to drive a 2001 Nissan Altima, and I loved this car. This car was it was a manual transmission. I loved this car. I loved it to death. The fuel pump was failing in my car, and I am not a car guy. I don't know jack shit about cars, really. I know like a little bit, but I really don't know a whole lot about cars. When I would start up my car and my RPMs would start dropping underneath like 400, 300 RPMs, I didn't think twice. I'm like, all right, I just got to give it a little more gas. So one day, my mom buys me jeans and she sends them down to Tucson, and I try them on, they're too small. So she also included the receipt, and she bought them at Target. So I decided to drive to Target one day. I get to Target, but the entire drive there, my car is just acting up. Every single time I stop at a light, my car almost stalls every single time. So I'm kind of freaking out here. I'm like, all right, I just need to make it to Target, and then I need to make it back home, and then I'll let it sit, and time repairs everything, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't in the fucking slightest. So I'm driving to Target, okay? I get to Target, I change the pants, I get the right size, bada boom, bada bam. I'm driving back home now, okay? I'm driving back home, and I remember the crossroads. It was the street, Broadway, and Country Club, where that Chase Bank is, and Sushi Garden. And I stop at the light. I'm trying not to stop at any light, so I'm trying to like run all the yellows and everything, but this one I had to stop at because it was red for like the longest time. So I had to stop at this light, okay? Two things happen here. My fuel pump is failing, so I'm keeping my car alive by just continuously pressing on the gas. Second thing, I'm paying attention to the car behind me. The entire time I'm at this stoplight, I'm looking at my rearview mirror and I'm going, please notice me. Please notice me. Please notice me. My car is shitty. Please notice me. The light turns green. Put it into first, and I go. And then I stop. I go like 10 feet, and I stop in the middle of the fucking intersection. As soon as my car stalls out, I'm staring at my rearview mirror, and I'm going, notice me. I stopped. Stop driving. Stop driving. Stop driving. BAM! She runs into me. I'm not even kidding you. The second I stall and I'm staring at my rearview mirror, I count 4 fucking seconds. She had 4 seconds to notice that I was stalled in the middle of the street. 4 seconds to actually pump her brakes and not hit me. 4 fucking seconds. My car's totaled now. She was driving a 2006 Tacoma or something. I don't know exactly the year, but she was driving a Tacoma, and I have a Nissan Altima. Which one's gonna win? Her car? Not even a fucking scratch. My car, my entire trunk is gone. My trunk doesn't exist anymore. It's fucking destroyed. My car won't even turn on anymore, so that's over with. So I step out of the car, all right? I step out of the car, and she kind of just steps out of her car. She has her phone in her hand the entire time. I'm not even fucking making this up. This is the worst part. So she comes out, she asks me if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, my neck does fucking hurt, but I'm not gonna pull like that whole like, my neck's broken. I'm like, yeah, I got whiplash, so my neck fucking hurts. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not even kidding you. Out of her fucking mouth, she says, sorry, I was texting. I didn't notice you. She fucking said that. She fucking said that. She fucking said that. She said, sorry, I didn't notice you. I was texting. Do you know what my response was? I was like, I didn't say anything because there was nothing I could have said. There was nothing. I literally did not think of a response. I sat there stone-faced, and I'm like, this bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? It was terrible. It was so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Basically, with that alone, she put all fault on herself. You cannot call an officer for a car accident if someone isn't dead or brutally injured. Like if it's a simple fender bender or anything like that, if you call, and I know this because I tried calling the police. I tried calling the police to make a report, and the lady literally told me, yeah, we don't do that anymore. And she told me this. She told me that they don't go out because there's literally not enough police officers to deal with every single car accident. Unless someone's dying or dead, the police officer will not come out to make a report. Not kidding you. I actually did have someone who stopped and like said like, I'll be a witness. Typically when you do get hit, when you are in a car accident, there's always someone who kind of does it out of the kindness of their heart. They'll like stop their car, they'll park somewhere else, they'll come help out, and they'll be like, I'm a witness, I'll be a witness. I'm like, cool. No, really no need for that. So these people, they helped me get my car into the bank parking lot, and now I'm just sitting there with a totaled car. I call a family friend of mine down here in Tucson. They call to get it towed, and then for me to give a ride back to my apartment. So now my car is in the front of my apartment, completely fucking totaled. I had to call my insurance and tell them what happened, and essentially they counted my vehicle as a total loss. So what did I do with that money, you might be asking yourself? Well, let's consider the factors. 1, I was a poor college student. 2, I was living by myself. I was living and paying rent by myself. 3, I worked maybe 20 hours a week, so I didn't really have enough for everything that I needed to pay for. So I used that money for rent. Getting good out of a bad situation, almost. Like, yeah, I totaled my car, but I still have a bicycle, and now I can use that money to pay rent. Cool.